welcome back to Jojo's farm. If this is your first time of watching our videos, please do us a favor and hit the subscription button, also the notification button, so that when we share any video, you'll be the first to know. Guys, things are happening on our land. As I said in our previous video, after clearing the land, we haven't even finished clearing all the land, but we cleared a portion of the land. We started planting, and there is a little problem with the land. We have gravels on some part of the land, and because there are gravels, it is not easy to plant in those areas. But we are doing our possible best that the places that there are no gravels, we are going to make some plants. We began to plant plantain, cassava, beans, and then corn as well. Corn was our ultimate plan, our crops that we wanted to do because of the pig farm, so that we'll be able to have enough maize for the pigs. But we realized that it wasn't gonna be that easy because of the land. But we said, hey, let's go ahead and do what we can do. And this is a very important thing that we all have to understand, especially those that are in the diaspora. It is always said people are gonna waste your money, people are gonna spend your money when you are here and you are doing something in Africa. Look, there are still genuine people out there. I'm telling you, there are still genuine people out there. If you don't try, you cannot have them. And you have to have a system that they will be monitored. You have to have a system. If not, then you might be in the dark. And one thing that has been holding most of us is fear that people are going to misuse or mishandle your money, and that is one thing. But here we get some people that are taking care for us. So far, so good, and we are seeing what we are actually putting in. And I will encourage you. I said in my last video, farming is Africa and Africa is farming. Farming is Africa and Africa is farming. Africa is so rich in land, good land, quality land, that you can plant today, and in the next month or so, we started planting not quite long ago. And all of a sudden, look at what we are seeing now. Look at what we are seeing. We've seen some greens coming out, sprouting out. And it is encouraging. One good thing that we're looking at is that, when we go back home, we go to the farm, there is something to bring home. There is something to bring home. And you know that you planted this. You know that you are harvesting fresh crops. You know what they've been through. And all these things are organic. We did not use any fertilizer. We have not used any fertilizer. The unfortunate thing is that where the pig farm is, it's a little far from this place. If not, we would have bring some of the pig, dung to use on the crops. But because it is a little further, we decided to go as it is, and we did not use anything, nothing. No fertilizer was used on this corn or this cassava and the plantain that we planted over there. And that is a good thing. That is a good thing. We are going to try, as I said, we're gonna do poultry farm. We're gonna do goat farm. We're gonna bring some of the pigs here. We're gonna start pig farm here as well. But we wanna start with the poultry farm first. And we're gonna go little by little. So if you are watching our videos, you haven't subscribed to our channel, do us a favor, hit the subscription button. If you are an agric officer, get in touch with us and give us some advice here and there so that we'll be able to get connected to you. If you are also a poultry farmer, give me a direction, get in contact with me and give me some advice free of charge. Advice free of charge. There are so many people that when they call you for help, they want to charge you here and there. Look, we are all doing these things together to help each other. There are people that have knowledge about these things, that they want to help others freely, but hey, they can't. Guys, we are helping people. We just brought these people from nowhere to come and do this farm, and look at how it is going on. They are happy, we are happy, because we are seeing some work being done. And that is one thing that we want to encourage and help each other, and especially those who are ready to work. It doesn't matter where you are coming from. Like I said, when we went to this place, we rented an apartment for them to stay there. And the apartment is 1 year. And we are almost halfway. So we have to do our possible best to build farm quarters on the land so that they will be able to live on the farm before we start a poultry farm. Because if not, it will be very difficult for us to start a poultry, because somebody must live there. Somebody must be closer to the chicks. Somebody must be closer to the goats. If not, but this town is a very peaceful town. Excuse me, so far, so good. There has not been issue with anything at all. But we are doing everything possible that we will put things in order so that we can sleep. We can continue to sleep peacefully. Guys, if you are in diaspora and you want to start something in Africa, especially farming, when we were growing up, most of us didn't respect farmers. But for me, I had opportunity to live with my grandparents for about 3 years in the village. And my grandfather, when I was growing up, I saw that my grandfather was a farmer. My grandmother was a farmer. They were able to build their house and they were able to live happily. My grandfather had money. And whenever we go to the village, he want to give you transportation back home. Guys, thank you all. Watch out for our next video. Bye.